Very first one, aptly named, is EFT, which stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, or also known as tapping. You may be aware of this. Very, very simple, but very, very powerful. Okay, so EFT. Now, invented around about 20 years ago, became to the mainstream. Now this is a very, very simple way to start desensitizing issues, problems, emotional issues, anything that troubles you. Now, it's a cross between Chinese acupressure and modern psychology. A guy called Gary Craig is seen as the inventor of it. Okay, we put all the links in the program, but very easy to find if you Google EFT, tapping, or Gary Craig. Okay, now what it does, it's a method, a very simple method, which I'll walk you through in a moment, to desensitize an issue. Because when we've got emotional baggage or a problem or an issue, as soon as we think about it or it's triggered, it changes our physiology. Okay, all problems are stored throughout the body. It's not in the mind. The mind triggers it, but it's in the body. Okay, and what it does, it pulls our energy down the more we think about it and starts to weigh down on us. Now, this tapping technique, emotional freedom technique, or EFT, what we do, we focus on the problem and then we start to tap on the certain acupressure points. What it does, it has a calming effect on the amygdala in the brain, which starts to rewire the brain and dissipate the energy connected to it. So what happens when we suppress emotions through anger, trauma, it blocks the meridians, blocks the energy systems. What we're doing here is releasing it by focusing on it and then effectively desensitizing through release. Now, we've talked a lot about the parasympathetic nervous system, which deep breathing puts you into that state. This is a similar thing using the acupressure points that starts to desensitize it. Okay, so here's how we do it. We tap on 9 acupressure points. Okay, so we take 2 fingers and we're going to tap 5 to 7 times on each of these. The first one is the crown of the head. It's just a simple tap like that, 5 to 7 times. Second one is the eyebrow, just above on the eyebrow, middle of the eye. Doesn't matter which side, by the way, because the mirrored points. Third one is side of the eye, just there. Fourth one is below the eye, 5 to 7 times. Fifth one is below the nose. Sixth one is chin. Seventh one is a collarbone. Eighth one is in the armpit, or there on the side of the rib cage. And the final one is what we call the karate chop. Okay, so I'll just walk you through that again. You focus on the issue, the thing that's troubling you, and then you just go through a round of 9, 5 to 7 times. Above on the eyebrow, side of the eye, below the eye, below the nose, chin, collarbone, armpit, and then the karate chop. Now I feel more relaxed doing that because that's what it does. It's a calming sensation, starts to desensitize this from your energy system. Very simple, very, very powerful. Okay, that's number 1, EFT, emotional freedom technique, or tapping.